Everyone remembers doing lines in school. That's when you got in trouble. That's back when corporal punishment was still a thing. And what we're talking about today is Nick Frost taking on the role of Hagrid. Now, Nick Frost, you might know him from Hot Fuzz, other things. He's been kind of one of the darlings of Edgar Wright. But the way that he got into the role of Hagrid is basically by saying Hagrid's name 7,000 times. It's almost like if he had lit a few candles during the witching hour, he could have gotten that role a little bit more easily. But let's go into this article, see exactly what it is. Don't worry, we are not actually shitting on him today. It's not about that. This is more of a feel-good story. So let's go in and talk about it. If you guys like anything you see on this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. And we will see you tomorrow. We definitely will on that live stream. Nick Frost manifested after watching Harry Potter series, all 8 movies, and writing Hagrid down 7,000 times. This is what I mean when I say writing lines. And if this is the way that he needs to get into character, if this is the way that he needs to actualize the character, okay, whatever works for you. We'll see whenever the TV series comes out whether or not it actually does the character justice. He definitely looks the part, and I want to give him every benefit of the doubt. I really do. That's why I said that we're not crapping on anybody. He recently told The Guardian that he manifested playing the role of Hagrid in HBO's upcoming Harry Potter series reboot by watching all 8 Harry Potter movies on television and writing the name Hagrid 1,000 times by him. But did you read the books? I 100% agree. You should watch the movies, but you should also read the books. As drastic as that may sound, the universe clearly listened as the Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead favorite landed the role of Hogwarts Bullet and groundskeeper. That's only because he looks the part. Previously played by the late Robbie Coltrane. Rest in peace, good sir. On the big screen, Robbie Coltrane embodied Hagrid. Everything from the books, that's exactly how you pictured Hagrid. That's what they do on Hagrid's Runaway Train Ride at Universal Studios. Like, it's all based off of Robbie Coltrane. I don't think anybody could top him, and I hope that Nick Frost is not actually trying to top him. I hope he's doing his own thing and staying like they were supposed to do, more true to the books. It would be great. He says, I've seen all the films. We go through them all as a family during Christmas every year. If that is true, 100%, you're cool in my book. You are cool in my book. I have all of them. I have all of them saved in my phone. So, and I watch them with all the special editions quite constantly when I'm not watching horror and people getting torn apart. We start on December 20th and finish a week and a half later. Before I was cast as Hagrid, my partner suggested I'm trying to manifest it. Your partner. Oh no. Oh no, I thought I was gonna keep this. Okay, so let's brush over that. So last Christmas, I watched all the films back to back on the Sky Harry Potter channel while writing out the word Hagrid 7,000 times. That sounds like an OCD kind of thing. And maybe this video is gonna take a turn for the worse. I'm trying my best to be positive in these times because he actually does look the part. And I think if he's actually taking it this seriously, then he will do the part justice. Speaking of Collider earlier last year, Frost praised Coltrane's Hagrid performance and told fans not to expect a carbon copy. Good. You shouldn't be doing a carbon copy. Thank you. Embody the character in your own way, actually in the book way. I'm going to try to do something not different. I think you have to be respectful of the subject matter, but within that, there's scope for minutia. Okay, I'm with you for right now, even though minutia is spelled incorrectly in that instance. I always read Hagrid as he's like a lovely, lost, violent, funny, warm child. I think I'm just going to leave it there. I think the beauty of being able to do a book, a season, means I get to explore that a lot more, and I can't wait. Yes, if they actually do this correctly, it will be a book a season, even though some of the seasons should be a little bit longer. That should have a little bit more runtime whenever it goes to a book a season. However, I do think if they're actually doing this in the proper way, this will be a great way to explore the character of Hagrid. Now, Robbie Coltrane did that in a very small amount of time. Now you get a whole lot more time. So, take it to heart. And it seems like he is, and maybe that's kind of his penance, was writing it down 7,000 times. Maybe that's how he freaking works it out in his own head. Original Harry Potter director Chris Columbus made headlines last. We don't care about that. So I'm seeing these photographs, and Nick Frost was wearing the exact same costume that we designed for Hagrid. Part of me was like, what's the point? And we're not talking about this anymore, because the whole point of this video is over. It's about Nick Frost, not about Chris Columbus and how he has TDS. That's not what we're talking about. Nick Frost, I hope that you get into the groove of what Hagrid truly is. Reubeus Hagrid from the books. I hope you'll actually do it justice. I hope you'll actually take the books and put it to screen in a TV series. I know you have the backing. I know you have the funding. I know you have all of that kind of good stuff. One book, one season. Let's see Newt. Let's see, not Newt. Oh my gosh. I just messed myself up. Yeah, let's see the house elves more. Let's see a lot more of Dobby and not just the annoying character that he was. Let's see more of how Ron isn't a complete, like, kerfluffling dumbass. Let's see Hagrid more. Let's see Nearly Headless Nick. Let's see the poltergeist. Let's see all this shit enacted. Or we could just go back and read the books again, because those audiobooks I hear are very good, especially with the new actors. I believe Keira Knightley is actually in one of those. Anyway, without speaking out of turn, that's all I'm going to say about this. It is a feel-good piece before we do our live stream, which is going to be feel-good because we're going to be a bunch of friends hanging out together. Y'all come join us tomorrow night. 6:45, 7:45 Central Standard Time, 6:45 Pacific or Mountain Time. Anyway, this is Multi from Alpha Multi. We love you. We'll see you later. You still think you better than the Gungans? Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Ba-da-da-da. Gym Class Heroes, nigga.